What's up, everyone? I don't know how good the lighting is. I don't know how centered I am. Maybe go like that. So I'm just gonna go live real quick. There is not a single day that goes by that I don't hear about somebody or somebody comes to 5 Hour Recovery talking about how they're being overprescribed Suboxone. I mean, it is so unbelievably frustrating that this trend, this repeating cycle, go. If you're going to go out, go out. Sorry, animals. Love them, but they drive me crazy. I cannot believe that we're going through this cycle again. I mean, do some freaking research, people. Like, it makes me so mad because they come to me broken and damaged and have things going on in their life. And then when you dig into their past, you come to find out that they're being over-prescribed Suboxone. They did this with Oxycontin. They did this with methadone. They are pushing fentanyl on it. You go in and have your ingrown toenail removed, they're going to give you fentanyl. And now they're doing it with Suboxone. And yet now you have all these people coming out saying, oh, this is the way to do it. This is the way that we help people. It's a way to make big pharma and corrupt doctors and politicians money. If you want to look at it that way and that helps you in your journey, I completely 100% suggest looking into it that way. If that's what keeps you from going back and forth, if you're on Suboxone longer than 6 months, you are just a freaking victim. You are just now an addict to Suboxone. Why? I can't stand it. I am in the opportunity right now to where I am making some amazing friends and partnerships with real people in recovery who are starting to realize that this trend is not going to go away. So we're coming for you. If that freaks you, I'm coming for the places that are prescribed Suboxone. I want to. I'm ready. I think my group is. I think my friends are. I think my family is. I think our supporters are. I think our investors are. I think our sponsors are. Everything that you look at 5 Hour Recovery is all about being a happy, healthy, productive member of society. Period. It's impossible to get a quiet moment. Period. If you're not looking into God before you look into Suboxone, there's a problem. If you're not looking into a recovery coach before you're looking into Suboxone, that's a problem. If you're not looking into attending meetings and doing all the other stuff that people suggest to you and you're doing Suboxone, that's a problem. And I don't have a problem saying it anymore. I'm tired of it. You know, most of my videos and stuff probably get shadow banned anyway because I'm so controversial. I say that word. There it is. You know, I say that word a lot. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people coming to me and going, God, the doctor pushed me out and just was forcing Suboxone on me. Like, that was the answer. This is what I had to do. This is where I had to go. And then I get the bill in the mail and I'm owing them 10 grand. And it's like, I mean, when do you just go, that's not going to work? Are you strong enough to be like, that's not going to work and I'm just going to do it on my own? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Look at the history, guys. Look at the freaking history of what's going on. I wasn't planning on doing this video. I just got done mowing my sister's lawn. My hair is all messed. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're coming for it. With the right people that are in place right now, we will be protesting this stuff. We will be standing against this stuff. It is absolutely important and vital before people start dying. Let me ask you a question. What is your likelihood of overdosing on Suboxone and say you go out and use heroin? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about somebody who's on Suboxone that also mixes it with alcohol? Have you thought about it, a person who's on Suboxone who mixes it with, I don't know, methamphetamine or fentanyl? Do you care about any of that stuff? They don't. They don't care about any of it. They want you to keep coming back. You're a customer. At 5R, we really, really, really encourage people to get off of big pharma. 100%. Obviously, for mental health evaluations and mental health stuff, I'm not a doctor, so I've said that before. Again, but you need to be asking your doctor some serious questions. There is all of this support for big pharma and doctors, and like saying, "Oh, my medical, I take 7 medications." Why? Because they tell you that's what you need in order to function. Like, that's crazy. It's scary. If those are the things that you believe are keeping you alive over God, you've got to reevaluate your life. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not trying to tell you to take yourself off of all your prescription medication. I'm simply saying that they're going to push Suboxone, and after Suboxone, it's going to be something else. And this is our lives. This is how they keep you in control. They're not trying to help you. They don't want to help you. You're a number to them. There's too many people who are addicts out there. Everybody is an addict. I say that now all the time. That's what we believe at 5R. Everybody's an addict. It's just some choose to indulge a little bit harder than others. Some have drugs, some have cars, some have bullets, some have women, whatever it is. You're an addict to something. You're all an addict to something. You're too many. And the doctors and the good doctors are too few. They want to implement the system that they have corrupted into your way of life. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, people. Please understand that I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to give you some insight that maybe you're not going to see anywhere else because it's everywhere. They encourage it everywhere. You're not going to find people like me very often that are like, whoa, what are you doing? Who told you that was a good idea? Well, they gave it to me for methamphetamine. Why? They gave you Suboxone for methamphetamine? Doesn't that seem a little odd to you? Well, I have buddies right now who are in our 5R group right now that got off methamphetamine and they tried to push Suboxone on them. And they were like, I'm not going to take Suboxone. Isn't that an opiate? Isn't that something like that helps with opiate addiction? I mean, ask questions and be like, explain it to me. Why do I need to be on Suboxone? Why do they give me fentanyl when I go in for any procedure now? I mean, geez, this is the fight, people. This is the fight. This is the false prophet. This is the false ideology, the false narrative that they want you to believe because they don't care if you get clean. They don't care. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them making money. And I don't like making people money who are corrupt. You guys shouldn't either. You guys should be like, you know what? I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get a coach and I'm going to go find God and I'm going to go take care of myself and my family. I mowed my sister's freaking lawn today. And you know why? Because I love her and she needed my help. I didn't take any freaking thing to get up in the morning. I sure as heck didn't take anything before I went to bed at night. Sometimes I don't get sleep. That's the world. Sometimes you just don't sleep. Oh, I got to take a medication for me to go to sleep. I need my sleep. Just start sleeping. Get on a schedule. How many of you that struggle with sleep are on a schedule? Right? You're like, oh, I need to help sleep. Okay, what time do you go to bed? 2 in the morning. I get up at 6. It's like, okay, try going to bed at 8. Oh, I can't go to bed at 8. I just need to take that pill first. God, get out of it. Get over it. I'm trying to help. I mean, you guys got to have this discussion. And I'm telling you right now, in Washington State, we're coming. I have some amazing people who are lined up right now that want to challenge this, that want to go, okay, Johnny, tell us all you know. And I tell them, and they're blown away by it. When I talked about the video of the American Medical Association last week, or was it the week before, I had so many people reach out to me and say, is that all true? I'm like, where do you think I got it from? Look it up. Don't trust me. God forbid, don't trust me. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? I'm just another guy who's trying to give you information. Don't trust me. Do your research or take the easy way out. Well, Suboxone makes me feel good and it makes me not have to deal with life. And I don't feel pain when I'm on it. I feel, buzzed when I'm on it. And what does that sound like to you? It sounds like drug addiction. Oh, really? It is drug addiction. Right. You're just now on a pharmaceutical rather than the street drug. So good. So rather than make, a guy who's pushing heroin because, he's got 3 kids and he lives in the freaking gutter, you're just supporting a doctor who lives in a freaking mansion. I mean, don't support either one of them. What's wrong with you? I don't know. It is definitely an uphill battle, but I see it every single day. And as I'm taking on so many more people, and these people are amazing and they've never been told any different. They come to me and they start telling me about what they're doing. And I'm like, that's what they got you doing? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. Why? I don't know. That's what they said that had to be done. Holy cow. Did you research it or ask any question? Well, no, I just figured it's, they're doctors, so they're looking out for me. Really? How many doctors do you know that are for abortion? Yeah. They looking out for you? Are they looking out for the babies? Right? Oh man, a sensitive subject. I mean, seriously, think about your medical life. Think about doctors who, there are good doctors. Find the good one, lock onto them for dear life. Because think about it. Think about what is motivating them to do what they're doing every single day. Do you think that it's easier for them to just give you a pill than it is to work through your trauma, work through your past, work through your depression, your abuse? It's harder to do all those things. It's easy to give you a pill that'll deal with it all. That's ridiculous. I'm just frustrated, man. They come to me every day and they're asking me advice. And I'm like, I'm not a doctor, but I'll tell you what, let's research it together. And then when you look at it, you read these articles and you go, oh my God, Suboxone is destroying lives right now. Oh, but it's saving lives too. Okay, you know what doesn't destroy lives? Just life. Just living. Yeah, it's difficult, but you're not spending money and falling victim to a crazy, crazy big pharma scheme. They're locking you in, man. Turning you into slavery. Slavery to the drugs that they produce. It's crazy. Anyway, it's probably one of my shortest videos ever. I don't really have a topic that I wanted to talk about other than that. I just, over this whole last week, that's what people are coming to me and telling me. Multiple people. So anyway, I'm Johnny Ray. It's 5 Hour Recovery. Look into this stuff. Do your research, people. The end game is scary. Look at the end game of Oxycontin. Look at the end game of methadone. Look at the end game of fentanyl. Look at the end game of Perks and Vikes and all of it. Look at the end game of Suboxone. There will be another one. There will always be another one. Look in the history and the what's going on with vaccines, and don't just go on Facebook and ask your freaking friends. Research articles. Don't just use Google. Use your other web searchers. I mean, seriously, look into some stuff. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably not right. Anyway, I'm Johnny Ray. Thanks for listening.